Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to Trend Talk Daily. On today's show, we take a look at some Karens who went toe-to-toe with employees and made their life a complete hell. The first Karen has a complete meltdown at this store after an altercation with another woman. So this other woman simply asked this Karen to not stand too close to her because she wasn't wearing a mask. Then she completely lost it. She goes on this huge rant stating that she shouldn't be required to wear a mask because she is disabled, and causes a huge disturbance to the point that everyone at the store just wants her to leave. So let's check out the full video to see what happens next.
What is your name?
Yo, put a mask on, Kim Cooper.
I don't have to. I'm disabled, and I've showed her my identification. I've shown her my identification. I'm disabled, and I'm not required by law to put it on.
Then leave. They don't even. They don't have to give you service. They don't have to give you service.
Really?
I'm on Medi-Cal too.
My rights are being violated.
You all give a shit that you're spitting Corona all over the store.
Corona's a fraud.
I work in the emergency department.
The video shows you pathology doesn't exist. Where are the dead bodies?
Can you just stay at your house and freak out?
I'm going.
Our next Karen gets into a heated altercation with a fast food employee after he is refused service for not wearing a mask. So this employee was just trying to tell this Karen that, look, I cannot serve you if you're not wearing a mask. And I feel bad for these employees because 9 times out of 10, they don't really care about the policy. They're just trying to not lose their job. But this Karen doesn't care and refuses to leave. So let's check out the full video to see what happens next.
I have a medical condition. You want to discriminate against me? Keep on.
We can serve you outside if you like.
You don't even know what I want.
Then we can take your order outside.
I want to be served like a normal human being. Sure, keep on. I'm going to file a lawsuit. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Sure, this is Chipotle's policy.
I've been here 3 times. Call your manager. Ask him about the guy that comes in and demands to be served. He'll know exactly what he's talking about.
Sir,
Call.
you can't be in here without a mask.
Yes, I can.
I have to call the police if you won't leave.
Call.
Okay.
Our next Karen gets into an altercation at the store after being refused service for not wearing a mask. So just like many other Karens, this Karen believes that she doesn't have to follow the rules, even though that this place is private property and their policy states that it is mandatory that you wear a mask to enter the store. But Karen was not trying to hear it, and she gets into a back and forth with the employees until she eventually asks to speak to the manager, but he wasn't there, so she made sure to get their number. So let's check out the full clip to see how it all went down.
Explain to me how my human rights with my medical condition cannot walk through a store when it's totally fine for me to walk through a store.
Do you have a medical note?
I don't need to give you my medical note. I have my puffer with me, but that's none of your business.
But it's their store policy.
It
for you
isn't.
to wear a
It
mask.
isn't a law.
But it's their
It
store
is not
policy.
law.
If they're asking you to leave their store, they have the right to refuse you service.
I'm not causing a harassment. I'm not doing anything but browsing. I'm just browsing. You are harassing me. Look
they've
at
asked
you.
you to
Look,
leave.
there's 3 of them. 1,
They've
2,
asked you to
3,
leave now.
and security. And all I'm doing is looking in Lush here. I wanted to buy something for my husband.
But they're refusing you service.
Online if you wish.
I said I didn't want to shop online because I want to browse here in the store, see what it smells like.
But they've asked you to leave multiple times. So can you please just leave, or
And
we'll be calling the cops?
And if I don't, you're going to call the cops.
We will.
Do you understand that you're breaching my human rights?
I don't know.
I need
that.
just, so I have the number here, so I'm going to call head
You
office.
can call them.
And if somebody can just call the lawyer, I'll post this online.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Our next Karen got hot on a plane while the plane was still at the gate and decided it would be a good idea to open up the emergency doors to take a stroll on a wing to get some fresh air. So if this is not one of the most entitled Karen situations ever, then I don't know, because who would ever think to open up the emergency doors on a plane? This woman is completely nuts. So let's check out the full video to see how it all went down. Let's check it out, guys.
Охренеть, взяла, вышла себе из самолета на крылышко, дверь открыла. О, экипаж нашел ее. Нормально вообще. Прикинь.
I absolutely am.
Our next Karen has a complete meltdown at this beauty store after he's refused service for not wearing a mask. So Mr. Karen thought it would be a great idea to not only come to this store without wearing a mask, but he didn't even bother wearing a shirt. So he goes on this hateful rant and completely disrespects the employees at this store and demands to speak to the boss or he would not leave. The employees were not trying to hear it and they threatened to call the police on him. So let's check out the full video to see how it all went down. Let's check it out.
Are you retarded?
No, I'm not. I'm actually
Let me talk to this.
child.
Bring this gentleman out here. I'm done
He
talking.
doesn't need to be over here. I will call the cops if you don't exit my store. I am not doing a cash transaction outside.
What's your name?
Michelle. Yes. I'm
And
a
what's his
manager.
name?
Christopher. I'm a manager.
And what's your name?
That's Haley. I'm Haley.
You're telling me I can't buy that for what reason now?
Because I'm not doing a cash transaction. I'm not taking cash outside.
Curbside service like everyone else is doing.
You have to do it through the phone. An online order.
I don't do the app. I pay cash money.
But we're not.
Do you understand that, little girl?
I do.
You have to be up here and you have to be wearing a mask.
Are you guys on drugs? Am I missing something?
Ulta requires anybody.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
And
I
watch
will
your
call the
mouth,
cops.
dude.
I will. So for it's fine. I will call the cops if you do not exit my store.
He needs
What did you say? Your husband? Let me have a good look at you. Are you filming me?
I absolutely am.
Now I've been on hold for 13 minutes. I want my money now.
Our next Karen has a huge meltdown at this pizza spot after she was on hold for 13 minutes trying to get a refund. So after receiving her order, this Karen seemed to be unsatisfied with the quality of pizza that was sent to her. So she decides to send it back. The only issue is that this pizza spot at the time seemed to be busy, so she was on hold for 13 minutes. Karen was not having that, so she decides to pull up to the restaurant and bring all the smoke to the pizza guy. Let's check out the full video to see how it all went down.
Do you check your pizza before it goes out?
These?
Sir, no, do you check your pizza before it goes out? No, not one moment. Listen, no. I didn't pay you half-ass money, so don't give me half-ass service.
Okay.
When you sent me the pizza, we sent it back. I tried to call you to get a refund, you hung up on me. 4 or 5 times, sir. You hung up on me. Now I've been on hold for 13 minutes. I want my money now.
One moment.
Give me my refund.
One moment.
Okay,
please,
let's go.
One moment.
And you don't hear your phones? What kind of customer service is
but
this?
1 moment. But the thing here.
13 minutes I've been on hold.
Yes. No.
Don't tell me 1 moment.
2 hours. 1 moment. Come on.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode. Until next time.